Good evening, YouTube. Well, I've said this a few times recently. I haven't done this for a while. It's actually been 3 weeks since I've put any kind of video up. There's reasons for it, as you know. The things have been going on, as you know, the loss of my mum and so on. So I've really sort of got on and cracked on and been working a lot. I'm in the country now for another 3 months, so it's all about working now, saving as much money as possible. Although I did do a stupid thing, and I will tell you about that in a minute. Oh, some people will say it's just typical Steve, but there you go. Oh, trying to get comfortable here because I'm just sort of lay on my side. Yeah, so what's happening? I'll tell you the stupid thing I done first. I bought myself a drone. Not an expensive one by any means, just £96 I think it was. So sort of not the cheapest, but the good ones cost like 800, £900, £1,000 or whatever. I couldn't see the reason why I should spend that sort of money on it. I couldn't justify that even if I could afford to. It was just like a trial thing. One, obviously, that you can take videos with, take photos with and whatever, and the idea was for the YouTube channel to enhance that, I suppose, is how they say it. Sort of to do more clips from above, from wherever I am at that moment in time. So it wasn't the easiest thing to fly. I did get it going. I got it that I was controlling it and I was quite happy. Probably got a little bit too cocky. It went too high, so it was out of control of my controller, and off it went, mind of its own, took off, and just like a dot in the sky. Those black clouds, it was literally a tiny dot in the sky eventually, and that was it. Last week, started last, so probably about a week ago now, never to be seen again. There's fields here where I was flying it from, just outside the car really, but the idea was just up and down to practice and whatever, but it's sort of had a mind of its own. Off it went, and there's a road down the bottom there, and it goes over some woodland, and then it's some more fields and some. That was, I mean, I've no idea. I've looked and looked and I searched, and I gave up. I will go for a few more walks when I got some days off coming up, but I've had a couple of days off now, but I've been busy. So yesterday was the normal stuff, first day off from quite a while, so it was getting my laundry done, getting some shopping done, tidying the car up in here, which I didn't really do a very good job of, but yeah, I've sorted this. I mean, I'm comfortable in the car now, but I have sort of made a decision that I need a caravan. I need more space. As comfortable as I am in the car, and I am, okay, I'm not that comfortable now, the way I'm sort of half laid down here, but on the whole, I've got quite a good setup. I put everything in the front of the car. At night time, black the windscreen out. These are all, although you can see straight out now, it doesn't look like it, but they are dark, nobody can see in. So, you know, that's fine. So I'm happy with that. It's just, I just need somewhere where I can stand up more. The tents are always good, but I was having this conversation with family today. You can spend whatever you want on a tent, and the more expensive, the better quality. That goes without saying normally. The problem being, if you're camping for 6 months of the year through all weathers, it doesn't matter what you spend on that tent, it's not going to last the season well. You're saying that my first one did, it lasted me 2 seasons, but it was just too small. But apart from that, I've had no luck whatsoever. That wasn't the cheapest tent out there now, but it's all ripped, it's all faded, it's never was properly waterproof. I've said all this before, but it doesn't matter what you spend on a tent. If it's up, 6 months solid, you take it down, it's in the car, store it away, and you come back up again 6 months. 6 months later, up it goes again for 6 months solid. They're not going to last. It doesn't matter what you spend on the tent. So I've had it with tents. I've made my mind up. I can't find a van that I can afford. I would ideally like a bigger van that I can also sort of stand up in. Doesn't have to be 100%, but more storage space, more room to put like a monitor in there to what, like, sort of make that into a television, all this sort of stuff. Electric hookup if I wanted to, and all this sort of thing. I can't afford a van like that, where there isn't one I can, you know, even the ones I can afford or could afford, maybe, I can't find any. So I've sort of given up on the van idea. I think because I've got, at the moment, I mean, come on, touch wood, I don't want to say too much, but a car that's old, but I've spent some money on it, some serious money already on it, but it seems to be okay at the moment, and it has got a tow hitch on the back. So in theory, there's nothing stopping me buying a very, very cheap caravan. And we were talking £400 or £500 or whatever. I don't want to spend any more than that. As long as it's waterproof, as long as there's no damp in it, the rest just doesn't matter. As long as there's a bed in there, or a place for me to put a bed in it, and a couple of cupboards, maybe a place to wash up in it. But that's not the end of the world. That's it. I won't need an electric hookup with it. I will get myself some decent sized solar panels, and I will work like that. Charging like I always do now, so charging my gadgets up as I'm driving along. But I would like solar panels so I can eventually charge my laptop and that sort of thing. I haven't used my laptop in months because I couldn't know where to charge it, really. So yeah, that's my part of my reason for this video now. So I'm getting on with life. I'm looking forward to going back home to my wife. I really am. I get this every year after I've been here for a few months. I think, oh my God, I want to go again now. But I've said, as I said in the past, once I'm there for a couple of months, I want to come back here because of the heat and whatever. But you know, I can't win. So not an easy life. But yeah, so caravan is my plan. I don't think there's any point this season. That is the main problem with it, because the campsite I'm on now, they're very good to me, and I leave my car here free of charge each time I go away. So I pack everything into the car, so the car is full to the brim with the old tent. Won't be this year because that tent's going. I'm going to bin that. It's just had it. But normally the tent goes in here and everything else, but everything piled in here. And then when I come back next season, April, everything back out, put the tent up again, and off you go again. But so that's what I'm going to do. But I would love to be in a caravan now, to be honest with you. Now I've got the tow hitch and the car seems to be fine. Touch wood. But I need to find somewhere, because I don't think I can leave it here, or I think it would be cheeky of me to say, can I leave my caravan here? Because normally that's then all year round. Because people leave their caravans here, they pay for 12 months subscription, whatever they pay for 12 months, and then that's how they do it. So I won't want to be doing that, because I'm not here for, you know what I mean. So I need somewhere where I can basically leave it, I wouldn't say free of charge, but at a reasonable price. So I need to find, if I'm going to get a caravan, I need somewhere to be able to leave it. That's probably the reason why I'm not going to do that this year. But I have got another 3 months, so I'm toying with the idea. But I got to make some inquiries how I could leave the caravan, because it would cure a lot of problems. So I wouldn't have the tent anymore. I wouldn't have the issue when I come back in the country of putting the tent up and taking it down and all this sort of stuff. It's not easy, you know. And I would get rid of almost everything in that tent. Because the cooking stuff, would come into the caravan. The spare clothes obviously come into the caravan. The seats for this, which are stored in there, would come back into here, because I wouldn't need it as a bedroom anymore. So I wouldn't have much. I haven't got much stored away in there, to be honest, like I used to. So I sort of decluttered when I came back this time, before I left, and when I came back this time, because I had the trouble with the mice, if you remember, in the Audi. And I had to throw so much away, so many clothes and coats and jackets, they all had to be destroyed. They'd had it. So the plan is, when I finish this season, end of October, start of November, take the tent down, take it to wherever you take that sort of thing. I'm not sure. It doesn't go in a normal bin. It's quite a big thing as well. So find out how I dispose of that. Recycling centre or whatever. I don't know, but it's had it. So yeah, that's the plan. And that's about it for now. The other main thing is this YouTube channel. Once I found out how, I will be shutting down. That doesn't mean I'm stopping YouTube. It really doesn't. I will be starting up a different one with a different name. I've got to get my head around it, how I'm supposed to do this, and just some fresh ideas, some new ideas that I've got, and I just want to start again, really. So so totally from scratch again. The people I mean, all I've got on here now is, I think it's 86 followers, which, you know, I'm never gonna, like I've said before, I'm never gonna have thousands and thousands like a lot of people do, because I'm not. I haven't got that much time to do any content as such. It's just me nattering on a lot of the time. But I've got some ideas for a new YouTube channel. But that'll start once I'm back in the Philippines with a different name, different title. This will disappear. But I will before this disappears, obviously I'm not just going to go and say bye, thank you very much for watching, which I will, but I will put details on there of if anybody wants to follow the new channel, they'd be very welcome to do so. So it's just something to do, you know. When I started this channel, I think it's 3 years ago now, I said I'm doing it to relieve the boredom. I remember saying that, and it was very true. This season, I haven't had any time to be bored, to be honest. I just haven't stopped with one thing and another. And things that have gone wrong, things that have gone on, things with the car, everything. I just haven't had the chance to really get bored. And I don't think I will, because it's now work. I've got all through August, 56-hour weeks. They're 14-hour shifts. I've got 4 of them every week all through August, which is good, but it doesn't leave me. I mean, the first day off I'll have, sort of thing, will be to recover and get my laundry done and that sort of thing, and the next day it'll be just to relax, and then we'll be back to work again, sort of thing, you know what I mean? So they're not always 4 shifts on the trot. They're normally sort of 2 on, 2 off, 2 on, sort of thing. So I'm working every single weekend, every Saturday and Sunday I'm working. All through August, which I've done most of the time since I've been back, because that's when I know I can get the shifts. That's why I always do that. I don't look at it that I've got a weekend, because I'm on my own. I don't really see many people. If I'm not working, I'm on my own most of the time. So I don't see Saturday, Sunday as a weekend in that sense. So it doesn't matter if I'm working loads or not. They're just days. You know, the Saturday and Sunday, they're just words as far as I'm concerned. Even when I'm in the Philippines, they mean nothing, you know. The shop runs every single day. There's no such thing as, the only reason you know it's probably a Sunday is because people go to church and that. But apart from that, a day to day, even Christmas time, they're just Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They're just words, if that makes any sense. So anyway, that's it for now. I don't want to keep rambling on. I'm just looking now, and this is 13.5 minutes already of nonsense. But so yeah, so quick summary, quick roundup. Channel will be closing down. Hopefully be getting a caravan, whether that's this year or next year, I don't know yet, but hopefully getting a caravan, and in 3 months time off back to the Philippines. So everybody take care. I will do more videos now as things are getting back to normal. A lot of it's just talking like this because I just haven't got the time to be driving around and everything. I really haven't. That'll be more in the Philippines as usual. So everybody take care. Speak to you soon. Bye for now.